Hey, how's it going, everybody? Matt Modi here with OddsJam. As you can guess it, just more and more talk about the Super Bowl. One thing that I have noticed with the lines and the movement with the Super Bowl is there's been some really interesting line movement, specifically with the total. So obviously it depends on when you're watching this, but I recorded a video earlier today, and the total was majority of books had it at 49.5, with some having it at 50. Now look at where the total is. Not only has Pinnacle increased the total up to 50.5, but they're also heavily favoring the total going over as well. They have the over priced at minus 113 with the under at plus 100. So if you click this little button here and remove the VIG, they have the true line of the total at minus 106 towards the over, juicing it towards the over. And thanks to using OddsJam and using the line shopping tool, depending on the state you're located in, you can actually get Ballybet to get the total being over 50 at minus 110 odds. So not only is it a half point lower, but you're still getting it at even money. Now, if you click view alternate lines in a new tab, it pulls up where every sportsbook prices every line of this total, so you can get a better idea of like alternate lines and stuff, and where Pinnacle, which is what we use as the source of truth here, prices some of the main lines or the alternate lines. And as you can see, they have the over 50 priced at minus 123 with the under at plus 107. And remember, we're getting this at Ballybet at minus 110. So if you remove the VIG on this one, it puts the true line of this at minus 114. So the minus 110 odds at Ballybet is a very profitable, positive expected value bet that I found using OddsJam, using the screen and the line shopping tool. Another reason why I like this one so much is the sharp sports books like Pinnacle, like Bookmaker, like BetOnline, they have this total priced up to 51. Now, that 50 to 51 is a pretty big deal, because like 27 to 24 is a very common score in the NFL. If that happens, the 51 would push, the over 50 would hit. So getting these little edges are incredibly valuable. So for those of you watching this, if you can get Ballybet in your state, and if you can't, I would check. If you don't know, I would definitely check, because it's legal where I am. It's legal, and I know I'm in Colorado. I know it's legal in Virginia because I just moved from there. So it's legal in more states than you might expect. And I would also check and see what sports books, if you don't have Ballybet, maybe there is a book that I don't have that you do. Check to see where the total is at the sports books that you use. Make sure that you're using OddsJam to line shop, of course, so it's literally all on one screen. I don't have to go through each book that you see up here and find out what they price the total at, but just know that totals are ripping towards the over. In literally the matter of a day, the total has increased by a full 1.5 or point, depending on where you're looking. And that's a really big deal. The Super Bowl gets so much betting action that it takes a lot of money to swing a line this dramatically. So just know that it's been a ton of money coming in on the over in this game. One thing that I wanted to look at in regards to the total is the team total specifically, because you can actually get some really good value specifically on the Chiefs. So they're pricing, or I should say majority of books are pricing their over 24.5. And some of them, like BetOnline, juices the over, right? They have the over at minus 120. They're juicing the over, and you can get it at minus 105 at both BetMGM and DraftKings. And then as you can see, Pinnacle prices the true line of this at 26.5. So 2 points higher. So we're getting a pretty good price here at 24.5. Now, I understand that 25 and 26 isn't the most common point totals, right? A little bit of funkiness needs to happen in order to get the Chiefs to score 25 or 26. Like they go for 2, they miss an extra point, they go for 2 and miss. Something weird would need to happen, but it's a type of value that is difficult to pass up on. So I actually have already locked in the team total for the Chiefs that last time I checked, they wouldn't let me even put more on it. I can try again. Like I would like to risk to win a unit on this one. I can try and see if they will let me. So let me get $32 $2.31. So I will lock that in because that is a profitable, mathematically profitable play. Let me just add this to my bet tracker as well. Really important to be tracking your bets. So the OddsJam bet tracker, completely free. We also just added OddsJam, the engineers, just added a bunch of different updates to the bet tracker, making it really cool. Like this sweat station they added, you can like basically be sweating out your bets in live time, and you can see your profit and loss for every day of a month. So I can literally see how good January was to me. So definitely recommend using the OddsJam bet tracker. But regardless, for this video, hammer the over if you haven't yet. Hammer the Chiefs, specifically team total over. If you, oh yeah, okay, so they wouldn't even let me get it. Betting on one or more, it's restricted. They literally wouldn't even let me bet on this market as well, which is lame, but it is what it is. So I actually need to delete that from my bet tracker because they didn't let me bet it. But regardless, I definitely recommend, like I said, checking out the OddsJam bet tracker, checking out the Positive EV page, the line shopping tool, everything that OddsJam has to offer, because there are a ton of profitable bets to add for the Super Bowl. But for this video, that's all I got. So appreciate everybody watching and have a good one.